ready to get underway. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit weakly on the ground. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
One out in the top of the first. Now Stone Garrett. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. To third, and that one handled. Slings it across.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Pitch
1-0.
misses there. 1-0. Two outs, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Eddie Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. McLean. Low throw, and he can't take it out. So first and second with two outs. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor hauls it in to end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. Towing the slab in today's game, Mackenzie Gore. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
At the belt and fires. To the right side, Garcia. The throw to first. One up, one down. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Chili Davis. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series. The Reds score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Vargas on the run, sends it over to first. Out number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
The designated hitter, Eugenio.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosario makes the grab, and that's the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. This to third. Hayes. One out in the second. Now here is Luis Garcia. Ball one there. Lodolo. In his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The Reds up by a run here at the top of the second. That one misses. And now 3-0. And that's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Goes to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
High fly ball out to center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Out to short. Vargas zips it to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Michael A. Taylor. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And there's the strike. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, down the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. Just missed. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. A wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one hooked foul. Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Bounce to third. Hayes to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. At the plate, Joey Meneses. Swings here and blasts one left field. Friedel going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. First offering misses badly for ball one. The Nats down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Outside. And he walked him.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Out to short. Now a jump throw to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. So the Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's in there. 2-1 now. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Brian Hayes, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. This to third. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly ball center field on the move. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag out. Trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Cincinnati. Now here is Luis Garcia. The lefty fires. Swung on, belted. Back there. See you later. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. Bounced up the middle. That's a hit. Here's Victor Robles. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to.
McLean brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Stone Garrett. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough to cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
So up next, Joey Meneses, 1 for 2. This to center field. Brings it in. And that's the third out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Chili Davis. Gore back to work. And that one in the air center field. Drifts towards it. And out number one on the grab. And now here is Elly De La Cruz. That's off the mark. Ball one.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Lou. The last one wasn't even close.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Here's a high chopper. Senzel throws to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Tapped softly on the ground. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Eddie Rosario. As the lefty gets to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now a long throw to first. Oh, the throw is over his head.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator.
Runner takes off out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And
on the ground, a short could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. Taylor raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And here it comes. And that's outside. Up the middle, Vargas tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. That's inside. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And misses inside. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Double play ball to second. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now batting key Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here is T.J. Friedl. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yo one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there, playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. A strikeout look in is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. That one's got to feel good. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Out to center. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Coming home.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Caught up now trying to get to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's 7-2. Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 7-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Out towards left center and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here's the throw to the plate. Around third. In there, an RBI triple. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's Nick Senzel. Ripped to short. On to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Back here in Cincinnati. Bottom of the 6th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Michael A. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 8-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Oh, the throw is over his head. So digging in, Brian Hayes. That's towards center. Robles makes the grab for the second out. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. Out to short, Vargas. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. Top of inning number 7. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Lodolo back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor puts it away for the out. One down. So up next, Luis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both
popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Chili Davis. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the DH, Eugenio Suarez. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. De La Cruz, the runner at second with one away. Runner on the go again. They pitch out. And the throw out at third. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes...
1 at second. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. And here's the DH for Washington. Stone Garrett. Out there to center. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Hit in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one ripped. That ball's carried. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And now Tyler Stevenson throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Benson now at the plate. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the ninth. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Hit hard, that gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-8. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Hayes to first, down to the last out for the Nationals. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver again.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Go to second. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked.
Back here in Cincinnati. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the third baseman, T. Brian Hayes. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. First pitch swinging.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Davis stands in now and watches strike one. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Outside low. Ball two.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but
runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Go to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris. Runner goes again. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A towering shot. And the Reds walk it off.
is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team. Feeling my dreams.
The final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.